We just really had a cross-section of election experts.
Former Maricopa County Recorder Helen Purcell co-chaired the bipartisan election task force. The group just released a list of recommendations to improve our elections in Arizona. That includes a plan to get more election workers at polling locations and improve security.
You're working up until the last minute, even sometimes on election day, trying to find people, begging and pleading them to come and work at the polls. So this gives another incentive. And I think since we've had the issues of maybe trust and security around elections, it's been harder to find people.
Governor Katie Hobbs signed an executive order expanding rules for civic duty. It allows state employees to get paid to volunteer as poll workers. This comes following heightened attacks and threats against election officials, pushing people out of positions.
It's the election administrators on the backside that we are really concerned with more than anything else. The elected county recorders, the election directors at the counties. These are the seasoned professionals whose years of experience we're going to miss.
The task force also recommended an elections fellowship program. Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes says this will help train and recruit future election workers.
There's a lot of this funding to be able to deploy college and university students out into greater Arizona, into a lot of these smaller offices that really need help.
Hobbs signed 2 more executive orders. One allows more state buildings to be used as polling places or ballot drop-off locations. Purcell says that's helpful because most of those locations already have security. The other requires more state agencies to post and provide voter registration information.
We're the ones who want to make sure that every eligible voter has not just the right to vote, but the opportunity, and that opportunity comes through solid information from trusted resources, and those trusted sources are the folks that run the elections.
And these executive orders will be implemented as soon as the presidential preference election in March. Guys.
So, Emma, were there other recommendations from that task force that necessarily weren't included in the executive order?
Yeah, the state legislature needs to act for some recommendations to take effect. That includes amending the state recount law to prevent delays in election results and restoring voting rights to felons right after they're released from prison. In the newsroom, Emma Lockhart for Arizona's Family.
Thanks.